What's up, guys? I think we are, I think we're in business. Almost. Ron Wilson. Good Wednesday evening. Happy Dog Days of August. Amen to that. August is ripping by. Before we know it, it's going to be September. I think all systems are firing as they should. Aiden Kelly, what's going on? I think we're good. I'm gonna get a live stream going on the Instant Grams, and we'll be here chilling. MR2 Fire, what's up, man? Aiden Kelly says, here, take 14 trillion. You can thank me later. All right. Oh. I just premiered a video at 5:30. It was the first time I premiered a video right before the live stream. And that was Chin's idea. Live on YouTube. Done. Not much, bro. Just working. What do you do for work, man? Damn it. Von Rogers, what's up, dude? Public. Let's go MTB. Yeah, I went mountain biking today at a bike park. I hit some drops, some of the biggest drops I've ever hit, so I was super stoked on that. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Owen Sam, what's up, man? Okay. I am heading to Wisconsin next week for racing. But in the meantime, I think we're cooking. I think we are cooking with gas. I'm on a diet too. It is rough being hungry all the time. Dude, diets kind of suck. Just like not eating a lot of food, you know what I mean? That's rough. I've been wanting to kind of cut down. But my problem is when I'm hungry, I want to eat, so. Why are you being on a, like, what are you doing for a diet? Is it like something specific or you're just eating less? When are you getting your own bike, says Bon. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn because, like, I want to get one, but I'm also like, by the time I get one, is it going to be like ski season? And is it going to tie up capital that I could use for ski season? But I'm also like, right now, it's not that I don't have a bike to use. It's just, I either got to get it fixed or I just can't really do a lot of tech stuff and got to just do more flow stuff. So I'm kind of in this weird state, but I want to pull the trigger on a bike. They're a lot of money. And if I get a bike, I want to do it like the right way, I guess. I don't want to spend money on a bike and then a year later sell that bike and get something else. So Ski in Maine, says Liam. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about skiing in Maine. Lucas, do you have plans for Tahoe this winter, or is it too early to think about it, says AJ. I would like to go to Tahoe again. I usually have a good time when I'm there. I think I just need to do it where I'm not in the thick of a snowstorm. It would be nice to just get like some regular skiing. So I would like to go to Tahoe. I haven't really thought about the exact plans yet for the winter. But yeah, I enjoy my time in Tahoe. I want to hit Kirkwood again. I really should get to Heavenly. I know it's not like the best mountain out there, but yeah, I want to kind of do, yeah, like to explore it more. But Kirkwood, all that sort of stuff. I mean, obviously the mountains in Truckee are awesome too, so I would like to get there. What's up, Phoenix Grassy? Jerry asks what's going on. Losing weight, lots of it. I lost 24 pounds since July 1st. Dude, that's incredible. That's like almost a pound a day. I mean, less than a pound a day, but dude, good for you, man. Do you have a yeah, like what's your go-to stuff to lose weight? I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. That's tough. Yeah. I was just talking about this last night though, of like kind of cutting down like by 300 calories a day. Just to do like a really sort of small and long cut, but get a used one off Marketplace. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at that. There's obviously a ton of them. I'm just like, you know, I don't know enough to know what I'm buying, so I'd really have to bring some people with me to help me. But I'm just a little bit worried of buying a used one and having the same issues that I'm having now, you know, with that. So at least if you a new bike and you go through a local bike shop, you know, you can lean on the bike shop to make sure it's set up right. They usually give you a year or something of sort of like just tune-ups and stuff. So yeah, I don't know the right, well, I think I do know the right answer, but right now I just need to keep riding, learning, enjoying, progressing, and figuring out what I like and what I don't like. But obviously the main priority is making sure we can ski, all that sort of stuff. So that's why I've honestly been kind of selling some camera gear that I don't use much anymore, especially now that my focus is just entirely YouTube. So I think once I kind of get rid of that stuff and all that, you know, I'll be in a better position to spend the money. But I will definitely be getting a bike. It's just yeah, I don't want to pull the trigger prematurely or anything. You have plans to come shred Wolf Creek ski? I don't have plans for that, but that would be cool. I would love to try out some new resorts this year, for sure. I have a Sierra at Tahoe Pass this year. Nice. That's so cool that they finally got reopened and stuff like that. I'll have to come check that place out. Dude, we should go to Kirkwood. I'll show you the spots. That would be rad. That would be rad. I'd love to go with someone who actually knows the mountain. The times I've went to Tahoe, the whole time I just feel like I'm about to ski off a cliff. Whether I'm in, you know, Alpine Meadows or Kirkwood or what was the other place I went to? Rose something. So it would be nice to have someone who knows what they're doing. What's up, Katie? Katie on Instagram. Chris, what's going on? Much love, says Jeremy. Right back at you, dude. Thank you guys for tuning in on the Instant Grams. We are live over on YouTube, but I've been throwing up an Instagram live stream just because why the hell not? My Leah Mountain Bike helmet came yesterday. I love it. Fits perfect. Great recommendation from Jay Skeka Gravity and Stealth. Let's go. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know. I think, is that the one we have? Jay and I have the same helmet, just randomly. But yeah, dude. I gotta be honest, man, like, I was at this little bike park today, and it was probably like, it probably took like 5 minutes to climb back up. You know, then you'd probably get like a 2-minute at the most downhill lap. So there was climbing. It wasn't super steep, but my point is like, there was I was the only person there with a full face helmet and like full pads, and I'm just like, I don't understand how people can bike, especially downhill stuff, and not wear a full face helmet. And today, unfortunately, the drop, like one of the drops that I did, this chick was doing it before me, and she just went like straight down and just went right on her face, and it was just like an awful thing. I'm like, no arm pads, no full face. I'm like, I don't know what. I get that you have to climb and it's not the most comfortable thing, but I don't think I would ever bike and not wear full pads, even if I'm climbing. But yeah, helmet is super important. I think I'm even gonna spend more money next year on like a full, whatever like the best type of full face helmet is, because it's just something I don't want to mess with. But I'm glad you like yours, Ron. Let's go, Stoke Squad, says Justin. I know, dude. Justin, 25 months in here, dude. First Stoke button of the night goes to Justin, because it's freaking Justin, man. 25 months, dude. Unreal, Justin. Over 2 years, man. I can't believe it's been that long. Justin was an early adopter of the channel. Limiting carbs, lots of veggies, and moderate amount of meat. Yeah, the carbs is the big thing. Lots of veggies just to help keep you full and kind of not have a ton of calories, but lots of water and stuff like that. That's kind of like my dad's. That is my dad's diet, is just meat and vegetables. He rarely eats carbs. I'm going to try to lose 30 before winter and then cut another 10, 20 in the spring. Yeah, losing weight in the winter is very difficult. But 30 before winter would be rad, Cody. What's up, man? Bon Rogers. Second soak button of the evening. Thank you for the $10. Money for the bike fund. Dude, all that has been going in the bike fund jar, man. I appreciate it, Bon. I'm excited. Because when it, you know, I'm stoked to get a proper bike, and I know when I do, it's gonna be pretty legit and something that I can really one, it's, you know, something I'm gonna have for years, and two, just something that I can really be aggressive on. So yeah, I'm stoked for it. Dropping another 40 before ski season. Holy, Matt Edwards with the 18. Let's go, man. 18 months. That's a year and a half. Not too far behind Justin, dude. Matt, thank you so much, man. 18 months. Not only for just being here, but also what you do for the channel, man. The mountain, everything, dude. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have you a part of the community, dude. Kevin Graham with the 420. Sebring Meetup Garage Boys. Dude. That was a weak Stoke button. The Garage Boys 100% get a Stoke button. Not even a question. But yeah, dude. So I'll be in touch with Dakota on that, because I'll have to basically get everyone's like information on who's actually planning on coming to Sebring, so I can get you guys credentials, so you guys can, you know, you don't have to buy tickets and stuff. So I'm so stoked on that, because I've had basically like a 6-7 week break from racing, like a summer break, but I'm actually heading out next week to start kind of finishing up the end of the season. So I do Wisconsin and then Sebring and then Indianapolis, but I can't wait to meet you guys again and meet new people if new people come down. But thank you for the 420, Kevin, and I'm stoked to finally meet you. They're putting a gondola at my home resort. Let's go, man. What's your home resort? Are you the Wolf Creek one? You should hit Tahoe in late January, February. Early season is hit or miss. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the deal with every place, really. I could, if I'm more organized with my trip this year, I mean, I could definitely do a more of a hit Tahoe before heading up north, kind of on my way out. But honestly, both times I've went to Tahoe, it's been fine. I've went when there's been like 3-foot snowstorms. So, yeah, it's not that I don't. It's never like the conditions are bad. It's almost like there's too much snow that it's like unskiable. And that's what I've kind of noticed with Tahoe is it kind of sucks to be there during the storm. You want to be there the day after the storm, or 2 days once they open everything up. So I've never really had bad conditions there. The conditions have just been overly gnarly, if that makes sense. Have you ever skied in Europe? If no, would you? I've never skied in Europe. I would love to one day. I would love to bring all this international, but yeah, I've never been there. David Lee for photography. Bringing up the Stoke button yet again. The $2. Love the bike videos. Money for the bike fund. David Leefer, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you like the bike videos. They have been nothing short of trial and error, just figuring them out and everything like that. But they're coming together. Eric Porter lives near Park City. A collab would be sick. I know some people mentioned that before when I first posted a bike video, was to link up with him, which would be super rad. But those guys are big time, and that's yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, from an approach standpoint, it's hard to, yeah, they don't have much in it for them, I guess. My bro sometimes doesn't wear a helmet. Grew up not wearing one. Rain buckets are sexy. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's just like in today's day and age, it's kind of like, how can you not? Especially downhill biking. I mean, I don't know. It's not a matter of like if you're gonna crash, it's just a matter of when you're gonna crash, you know? Eric Porter's so nice. I heard he's super chill, and I watched some of his videos. Like, he's obviously an insane biker. He's got, you know, really rad kids. So yeah, I mean, would be super rad. I just think, you know, I'm just so far from that level that would be really tough to, you know, link up. You and Jay got the 4.0. Mine was a less expensive, older model. Watched the Cosmo GE earlier this week. That thing looks like it flies. I see. Yeah, the GT20 is pretty insane. It's basically like an electric motorcycle. It's a little bit overkill for a bike, but I've really been enjoying it just for like mobbing into town in Park City to go get a coffee, or if I go out to breakfast or something, or sometimes I'll just need to get out. If I'm like editing all day, I'll just hop on the bike and just go rip somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty beastly. It's pretty damn sick. I'm kind of debating selling it, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. Just kind of sits outside. Eric took my top spot. When did it happen? Dude, he took it last week, I believe, because I remember talking about this with Eric. I don't remember when exactly he did it. It might have been the week before last at the end of the stream, but we didn't know if it was a glitch, but I think at this point, yeah, Eric has taken over the top spot, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's the way it goes. We finish up our Yosemite trip. I'll throw some pics in the Discord. Let's go, man. One thing that I kind of regret is not traveling as much this summer. Last summer I did Yosemite, you know, Washington, all that sort of stuff. So I don't want to regret it, because every summer feels like there's something new. But yeah, definitely I would have loved to make it out to Yosemite, and there's too much to do. What's up, Sherman the Mastiff? Howdy. What up, Levi? Levi War. Justin, I lost all the weight I can. Dude, you look absolutely shredded, man. I don't know what you did, but the photo I saw yesterday, dude, I was like, holy shit. I'm so glad that you're doing all that just so you can rip Jupiter. How do we become Stoke Squad member, says Jerry. You have to be on a desktop, and next to the subscribe button, there should be a button that says join. And you can, for a monthly price, you can become a Stoke Squad member, just sort of support what we do here financially and all that sort of stuff. But you do have to be on a desktop, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know why they want to make it so you can do it on a phone, but yeah, no worries. You guys just being here is incredible. So thank you guys for showing up for another Wednesday night summer stream. Big year, says Pablo. What up, Pablo? Home resort is Wolf Creek. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there. Jerry Cross. You, my friend. Definitely get a Stoke button. You might be the most experienced Stoke Squad member we have, man. 16 months. It was awesome seeing you at the meetup. And yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome to see you and Devin and whoever else you tag along for Sebring. I can't remember if I've got your credentials or not. No, I must not have because I don't have the codes yet. We'll be in touch, but yeah, I got to make sure I have all your information, who's going to Sebring, so I can get you guys the tickets and stuff as well. My home resort is putting like 3 new chairs in the next 2 years. Let's go, man. What's your home resort? Great name. Are you going to ski Beaver this year? Beaver Creek or Beaver in Utah, Diego? Diego on the Instagram. Beaver in Utah, I would love to. Beaver Creek in Colorado, I'm not sure if I'll make it out there. Have you been to Beaver Creek, says Sherman? I have been to Beaver Creek one day. I've been there more than that because I used to live in Colorado. I don't really love Beaver Creek. It's a beautiful place, nice resort, but yeah. And bro with the 18 months. That's 2 18 months. Appreciate all the Stoke. Thank you, bro. We couldn't do this without you, man. You might be single-handedly the most positive and encouraging member we have here in the Stoke Squad. I've never mountain biked, but the videos make me want to try, says Levi. Yeah, dude, it's pretty rad, man. I mean, it's an extreme adrenaline rush for sure. So if you're into that sort of stuff, it's pretty cool. Just definitely take it easy because it's it's a lot more higher risk and consequence than skiing. But yeah, maybe next summer we can do a mini summer meetup. But hopefully we'll see you at the meetup this winter, my friend. Eric Porter would totally. He's one of the nicest people I know. Well, we'll have to see. Like I said, it would be super rad. Every time I ride with people who are better than me, which is everyone, it's crazy just like how much I learn, you know. D Money, we got Doug in the house. Let's go. Rip Brandon for getting his ribs broken by an old lady on the track. Doug, you definitely get a $4.99, and this time I remember who it was. First super chat. Let's go, Doug. Thank you for the $4.99, dude. But totally, man, that's gonna be something that kind of goes down in history for the summer, man. I mean, dude, go-karting is no joke, man. It just he must have crashed just right where he like kind of bent over the seat or something, but definitely sucks, man. A broken rib, even bruised ribs suck. But I haven't heard anything if we're playing or not this weekend. But I'll be there if we do. D Money. D Money. Any tips for intermediate skiers? Says Andy Periva. Big thing is your vision. You always want to be looking where you want to go, not what's right in front of you. Just kind of help slow things down. Another thing I always tell people is the hands. Keep those hands up, reaching down the mountain. As soon as you get those hands stuck behind you is typically when you find yourself in trouble. And most of the time, once you're in the back seat, it's very hard to get out of it. So something that I always took with me skiing, and still to this day when I ski, is always keeping my hands in front, reaching down the mountain. So that would be something very basic, generic, and kind of easy to apply to an intermediate without knowing more about your ski style. But, and be aggressive. I think it's really easy for people to get cautious on skis, kind of be in the back seat. Yeah, you always want to be attacking the mountain. You are the driver of the skis, not the other way around. How do you feel about Specialized bikes? To be honest, I don't really know much about bikes. I mean, Specialized is kind of one of those legacy brands, I think, like been around for a while. So, yeah, I think Specialized bikes are good. 2 years ago, we went to Tahoe for Christmas, and there was only man-made snow when we left for the trip. We got 8 feet while we were there. We went over Thanksgiving this year, even though we had a bunch of snow, it was pretty bare with limited trails. Yeah, that's the thing that is the thing with Tahoe. They can get more snow than you even want, you know, in a very short amount of time. And both times I went there was something like that, you know, chasing the storms. And, you know, it's a very stressful time for me in the van because it's just not an easy thing to do. But Tahoe's nuts. It is crazy. But what I've noticed is, like I said, if you're at Tahoe during the storm, it's kind of tough because nothing is open. And then it opens and everyone, like, stuff is skied up in 45 minutes, you know, so. And I think both times I've went to Tahoe, I saw Lake Tahoe while I was skiing once. So, yeah, it would be nice to go to, like, a chill Lake Tahoe trip. Money's tight, gotta save for a suit for a wedding, still paying off my taxes. Dude, Matt, don't even stress it, dude. If you're stressing it, man, I want you to stop stressing it, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. It's all for Jupiter, says Justin. Let's go. We are holding you to it. We are holding you to it, Justin. What resorts can you park in the parking lot overnight? Very few. Some of the only ones where you can legally park, Grand Targhee one, you got to pay like $25. You got to get like a pass. A lot of resorts in Washington. Crystal Mountain allows you to do it. Mount Bachelor allows you to do it. I'm trying to think. Mount Hood kind of allows you to do it. You gotta have the right pass, but all of them you have to pay to park overnight. There's really no resorts that allow you to just park overnight for free. So yeah, nothing in Utah, Colorado. It is very, very rare to find a ski resort that allows you to park overnight in the parking lot. Are you going to ski the East sometimes? From Liam. The deal is, if the channel ever hits 100,000 subscribers, we will take Luna and we will go to the East. I got the Vocal Revolt 95. What do you think of them? Vocal is a great ski brand, and 95 is an awesome underfoot. I don't know too much about the ski from a geometry standpoint, but I would not... you can't really go wrong with a Vocal ski, so... All right. Winter summer pick of a Chelsea and an Alta. Yeah. I saw that too, Ron. Pretty insane. Just, I mean, you know, it's easy to lose track of how much snow we got when it snows, you know, a foot here and there or whatever we got. But to see that photo of Alta, Park said he did something similar. Obviously, it wasn't as drastic, but pretty insane how much snow piles up over the winter. Next season, man, double blacks. Straight down Jupe. You heard it here, folks. That's right. What up, Lucas? Just got back from a bike session. Sending it, baby. Keep up the bike fits from Tim Joseph. Let's go, man. I love it, dude. I got back probably 3 o'clock as well. But yeah, bike videos will continue going probably until, I don't know, September, October, once I start transitioning to ski stuff. Cool Hand Nuke says, how late in the season were you able to hit Mammoth? In your opinion, what do you think of the conditions? I hit Mammoth, when was the last time I hit Mammoth? Probably beginning of June. I don't think I made it there in July. I thought the conditions were great. I thought the conditions were unreal for that time of year. You know, depending on how warm it was overnight and stuff like that, it could get a little slushy in the afternoon. But for the most part, you had top to bottom skiing, and it was pretty hard to beat skiing, you know, in 60-degree weather. So it was almost better than like full season skiing. Lake Louise in Alberta, I think you headed up there once or twice. Yeah, I've been there once. Great name. I would love to go back. That's another place I want to ski where I can see freaking the lake and the views. 100 days till Alta and Solitude open. I'm ready for ski season, says Levi. Let's go, dude. I know it's gonna be here before we know it. Chicken and broccoli Alfredo I made is good, dude. That does sound good. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. Here for the long haul, says bro. I really appreciate that, man. The unconditional support I get from you guys is pretty unreal. So, already put the dates on the calendar for the meetup. Let's go, Levi. Let's go. What's the coolest hut you've discovered or been shown in the woods? Christian. That's a good question. I'd have to think about that. There's a really cool one up on Jupiter that I like, but it's a little too easy. Kathy G, hello. Ski Man, what up? Bruised ribs do suck. I got one from skiing down Steins Way. Snow was super weird. Even Patrol is weird too. Yeah, ribs are something you don't want to have injured because they're so hard to heal properly. Or they don't ever heal quickly because it's so hard to actually rest your ribs, you know? Come back to Telluride. I would love to go back to Telluride this year, man. Stroke Squad beat up 2024, says Eric. Let's go, Eric. Nice to see you here. Chin! $50. $50 hairs. $49.99 from Chin himself. Chin is the person who created our Discord. All right, he is a channel moderator. And he just dropped $49.99. Put it towards your bike during those end of season sales. Also, peep some reorganization coming to the Discord. I love to hear it. Question for the masses. Will YouTube members have access to exclusive stickers and merch and or early access? Love you. I like the second part of that, Chin. Early access. My issue with exclusive at the moment is I just don't have... One, I'm so new to the merch stuff that I don't know what to expect, right? It's like I've been going back and forth. Do I do print on demand where it's just drop shipped, but you can't customize shit? Like, I don't know if it's good quality or not. So now I'm working with someone who I'm actually going to be designing each piece and sending it out to you guys personally. But that obviously has its own things. Like, how the hell am I going to do that in a van? But here's what I can promise you guys. I probably have 5 or 6 sticker designs that will be launching. And I will have about 3 or 4 pieces of merchandise as an initial launch. But the way I want to do this, both merch and stickers, mostly the merch side of things, is it's going to be, I'm basically creating an apparel line. And there's going to be things that come out, once a quarter, right? It's not just going to be like, here's a logo and it's slapped on a bunch of different things. I just don't think that's not kind of what I want to give out and have out there. So the plan is to have a first batch of stickers and stuff for October. And then once November hits is when I'm hoping to have everything done. But to get to your question, yes, I do think there will be an early access sort of option for channel members, because this stuff is going to be limited quantity. It's not going to be drop shipped. So I'm going to make 25 shirts or 25 hats, so I think opening up to Stoke Squad members first is a good idea. That way, yeah, you guys have first look, whether it's 48 hours or whatever it is, 72 hours, at least you guys have that sort of first right. And I think the whole stickers thing, that could just be a perk of being a member in general. So I'm excited, but I'm also scared as shit. Like, I don't know what the response is going to be. Some people aren't going to like the shit, it's just like, but I can't figure it out without just doing it. So, but dude, thank you for the $50 and I'll see you next week. I better see you next week. hopefully you guys got the text messages and all that sort of stuff. That was a long-winded answer, but it's coming. What up, Lucas? Winter is coming. The right way. Winter is coming, man. It's going to be here before we know it. September. Really, once October hits, basically we're going to be in winter mode. Heavenly and Homewood have the best views of the lake. I heard Homewood's pretty sick, view-wise. Bro, you can drop the misters, says Jerry. Have any tips on YouTube channels? I'm trying to reach 1K, still at 200. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I've been getting this question more and more of like just YouTube advice, and I really wish I had better advice, better guidance, but I think it comes down to a few things. I mean, you gotta one, be a little different, which I never really liked hearing in the beginning because it's kind of hard to, you don't really know what that means, but the best way to do that is just be yourself, you know. Make sure you're not trying to copy someone. Tell your story only. And you know, from a strategy standpoint, I mean, you got to be consistent. You don't have to post every day, every other day, but you got to have a library of stuff for people to subscribe to. So a lot of people ask me that, and you know, they have 7 videos on their channel. It's just hard for someone to go there and, you know, and subscribe to something they don't really know what they're signing up for. So I would just caution you to not look at the numbers too much, especially now when you're earlier in it. Yeah, the biggest thing is telling a story, dude. Finding something that you like to do. And try to do it in a way that other people don't. And I think that's why something like the ski videos worked. You know, I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out too, but you know, it's more than just a GoPro on a helmet and someone skiing down a mountain. So, but I always remind people, you know, I've done this for 5 years now, over 500 videos. So it just takes time, man. And it's stuff like this. It's like showing up every week, you know, taking care of the, don't forget about the 200 people that you do have trying to get the next 800, because the 200 people who are there, you know, those are the people you got to take care of. So that's why I always try to, I try to respond to every comment I get, you know. I take the time to respond to every live stream person in here, you know. So it's better to build a community than have, you know, 1 million subscribers. I mean, it would be nice to have both, but I think the community is important. Mountain bike with 29 front, 27.5 rear downhill setup is very intriguing to me. Not the bottom out. What has been your favorite so far? Yeah, dude, honestly, the mullet setup, which is what you're referring to, the 29 up front, 27.5 in the rear, has by far been my favorite wheel setup. You can get that on most bikes now. But just that combination was really fun for downhill stuff. But really the Nomad has been my favorite bike. Just, it's kind of been the most hardcore extreme bike that I've had, so it's gonna work for downhill stuff a lot better. But yeah, the Nomad's pretty sick. That's likely the bike I will get when I do pull the trigger on a bike. I want to try a few other ones, but yeah, that long travel enduro style is definitely the bike I think that's right for me, without just going to a full downhill bike, which is kind of just like a death wish in a way. But I would definitely get the mullet setup. That was really cool to have the big wheel up front and then a smaller wheel in the back. So yeah, kind of the more I ride, the more I realize like a lot of suspension travel would be super nice. So might be moving to Utah. So stoked. Just sucked at SLC job offers. Just sucked at SLC. Let's go, dude. That would be sick. What up, Nate the Lifty? Hello, dude. I've been seeing you on the mountain bike, man. Hey, Eric. Happy summertime, brother. It's been rainy and sea lost power for about 4 hours Monday night. Crazy storm. Wow, dude. Slap the line button, says Eric. I didn't know we had a line button. I'll cop some merch. That's gonna be sick. Yeah, there's gonna be yeah, a few different things. I'm gonna be making kind of like a hat like this. That's like a 5-panel with the rope here, just black with a white Stoke Squad on the front, because I wear these types of hats a lot. So I think having my own, and again, everything's gonna be simple. Like I don't have anything that's crazy elaborate, you know, crazy design and stuff like that. So at least for this first go around, stuff's gonna be pretty simple, because that's just the type of stuff I wear. I mean, short of like, you know, a camo thing with Armada on, I don't, you know, I wear pretty neutral colors with very minimal branding on it, if any. So I figured for the first go around, make stuff that I would actually wear. So it'll come out. It's a big undertaking, but again, it's gonna be very custom all around, from the you know, the tag on the actual shirt to the hem tag, you know. So what up, Mark? I'm letting the stream go while at work. I like that, Eric. What's up, Joe? Hello, all. Sorry I'm late. Just off the bike. Let's go, Joe. No worries. We're just getting warmed up. You ready for Road America? Joe says, I'm pumped to get back in the cars. Yeah, Chin, I put in Chin's credentials today, so Chin and 2 of his buddies are going to be there. So yeah, hopefully, Mark was the other Stoke Squad member that went to a race. He went to Virginia. We got Chin going to Road America. We got Jerry and the whole garage gang going to Sebring. And then we will likely have Jeff going to Indianapolis. So it's honestly, it's pretty damn cool. Just about every event. Trying to think. Do we have someone at Texas? Either way, 5 out of 8 events, we're going to have people from the Stoke Squad. So pretty damn sick. My experience at Homewood was not great. It was not an easy resort to deal with having the kids. In order to get back to the main lodge, you have to download the lift, and there are no safety bars. Ooh. I'm not the best person to use a safety bar, but downloading, dude, that is something that terrifies me. I would not want to download. I don't blame you. It would be terrifying. Miso stuffed from the Alfredo. Dude, you're making me hungry, man. I had like a little bit after biking, but dude. I did like 9 laps up there, and you know, you have to climb your way back up, so man, I was starving. Line ski says ride line skis if you don't use a safety bar. Oh man, yeah, 99% of the time I don't put the bar down, which isn't good. You guys should put the bar down. Don't do what I do. Put the bar down. Community is what keeps you going during the downtimes. 100%, Nate. Community is what makes it fun, you know? Seeing the same people here every week, like that's yeah, that's what makes it rewarding. Anyone can kind of come and click on a YouTube video, but to see people in the comments and in the live streams, and yeah, to actually make an impact on people and form a community that even goes beyond me. And when I hear like for instance, Justin did it with someone named Cameron, like people who meet through the Stoke Squad, then they actually meet up in real life independent of me. That's like the coolest part. It's like this has brought people together outside of YouTube. So Will O'Donnell says you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Will. I appreciate you, dude. Stoke Squad Meetup 2024. The dates are set for the Stoke Squad Meetup. We are doing March, and I always forget. It's like March 8th and 9th or March 9th and 10th. I got to remember this. Second weekend of March 9th and 10th. So if you guys, yeah, it's probably a good time. If you guys weren't in the live stream last week, we determined the official dates of the Stoke Squad Meetup. This will not change. So it is set in stone. March 9th and 10th is the meetup. The meetup is open to everyone, all genders, all ages, skill levels, skiers, boarders. It does not matter. It is essentially just a way that we can all, one, meet in person, and two, ski. We can do anything from mellow runs to, you know, a group doing double blacks. Like, it's very chill. But I would, for those who have been to the meetups before, this one will hopefully look a little bit different in the fact that it's a little bit more organized. You know, have proper reservations for stuff. It's still, quote, free. You know, it's not anything like that. But on my end, I want to make it a better experience for you guys. Yeah, that's the meetup. So March 9th and 10th. Park City and Solitude, respectively. Because that way, if you have an Epic Pass or an Icon Pass, you should have access to the meetup. It's not limited on any pass, and they're pretty easy to get to. Solitude's a little bit tougher because you got to pay to park, but yeah, it all works out. So there will be more official information kind of as the season goes. I will be sending out like a sign up sheet just so I can have a general idea of people who are going to be coming, you know. But again, nothing mandatory. It's very chill. What passes should I buy? Currently have Icon base. We'll move to Salt Lake. Should I upgrade to full Icon? Should I buy Bird Pass and or Epic Pass? Budget is flexible. I mean, look, to be honest, if it was me and I kind of had a flexible budget, I would get an Alta Bird Pass for like 2,600 unlimited Alta Bird, and I'd get an Icon base. So that way I could go to Deer Valley. I could check out, I could go unlimited to Solitude, go to Bright in a few days. But in my opinion, the best skiing in Utah is Alta Bird, hands down. The only reason I'd get an Epic Pass is if you want to ski Park City or you're going to travel outside the state. But, you know, the only downside of Alta Bird is getting up the canyon. So if you're okay with that whole process, I would for sure get an Alta Bird Pass with an Icon base. Would be a pretty gnarly combo. I'm super tempted to move to Utah. Just don't want to have to find friends again. Dude, honestly, I bet finding friends in Utah would be very easy just from skiing and all the outdoor stuff. But I get that. It is a huge commitment to move. But you can ski the greatest snow on earth. 4 days on the bike now, still learning. I feel that, dude. I feel that. I think I'm at 8 or 9. It's like drinking from a fire hose, man, with very high consequence. Big fan. Greetings from LA, Park City, and Mammoth. Always love. Jason, thank you, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Park City and Mammoth are two of my favorite mountains of all the mountains that I've been to. I wonder what the closest race to Nashville would be. Yeah, Nashville. Is Virginia close to Nashville? Deviant Snow Base and not an Icon base. Ooh, I didn't know that. I guess it depends what you want to ski. Like, in my opinion, Solitude is sick, but it's just not... If I had to ski there, like, as my main resort, I think I would get a little bit annoyed. That's why I think an Alta Bird Pass, if you kind of have that budget, is a no-brainer. I just think the Epic Pass is a tough one in Utah because the only thing you get is Park City. You come up to Alaska now that I live here, dude. I would love to go to Alyeska again now that it's on the Icon Pass too. That would be sick. Sick as shit. Cole Sport does bike demos. Yeah, they do. I rented a bike from them. The Revel Rail 29. I didn't really like the selection, to be honest. They had like these Revels, or then they had a giant downhill bike. That's just what they carry. It was cheaper than the Nomad, but I don't really like their selection. Comfort bar for legal reasons, absolutely. Jacob Sensor, how's it going, dude? It's going well, man. Chilling. I biked today. I had the best day biking I've had in a while. Ever hit some stuff I did not think I'd ever be good enough to hit, which is pretty crazy. Did a little cold plunge afterwards because my butt is so sore from legs yesterday. I need to like totally ice myself. So I've been good. Now I'm here. Been a action-packed, adrenaline-filled day. I'll be turning 31 on March 10th. We're gonna have a birthday at Solitude. 31. Dude, Matt, you're just kind of your birthday is on the weekend of the meetup because it was like that last year too. Years after. Yeah, and I mean, just to give you guys a heads up, like last year, Saturday after Park City, there was 13 of us that went to Red Rock Brewery. You know, we got dinner or whatnot. And then even Sunday, granted the crowd was a little bit smaller because a lot of people were flying. We went to a brewery in Salt Lake. So there will definitely be, dinner afterwards and stuff. But I want to reserve a room in a brewery for us, so that's why when the time comes, if you are definitely coming, it helps me if you quote sign up just so I can figure this stuff out. But there will be more on that when people are back into ski mode. I'll be at the meetup. Already have my Airbnb reserved. Jerry Cross. So we know we're gonna have Jerry. We're gonna have DC. I'm already signing people up. We're gonna have Chin. We're gonna have Justin. We're gonna have Matt. We're gonna have Jay. That's already 6. Hopefully we have Papa Joe. That's 7. We already got 7 people. We haven't even started yet. All right. Dakota. Member for 17 months. 17 freaking months. Let's go, man. I love to see that. What up, Stoke Squad? 17 months. Dakota. We're going to be linking up sooner than you know it, dude. Sebring. Stoke Squad X Garage Gang. It's going down, dude. What up, Jay? Jay Ski. $13 people's awfully specific. Isn't that what we had? I feel like for some reason I remember that. What's going on in the Instagram? The Instant Grams. JP gonna be there. All right, we got JP in. That's 8. We got up to 8. Hola, Lucas. Greetings from Chile. What up, dude? Justin says he'll be there for sure. Cody's 75% in, so we have 8.75 in right now. Levi's in, so we are 9.75. We're almost at 10 people already for the meetup. Me's 11. Damn. We're already 2 chairs deep. We're already 2 chairs deep. Andrea wants in. We're 12 people. Hey, says Vallenas. Currently revamping my resume to apply for ski instructor. With you open on the side. I'm not sure I understand. Currently revamping to apply for ski instructor. With you open on the side. I don't really understand, but it sounds like you were applying to be a ski instructor, which is awesome. Join the Discord. Yeah, guys, if you aren't in the Discord, get in the Discord. That'll be, especially when ski season starts, be the main way of sort of real-time communication. And it's just a good resource in general. Then we have 21 or 23 for Park City. I think we had 22. I don't know why that, in the middle, but I remember leaving the parking lot, with over 20 people. And I think we had, I don't know. I forgot how many we had for Solitude. But yeah, we had over 20 people. And the craziest part, for the second year in a row, most of those people are people from out of town, right? People are flying in. They're traveling to Park City for the meetup. You know, very few people are actually, you know, other than Matt, DC, Jay, right? Very few people are actually like local in Park City who are coming to this. So we had people come, you know, from most people from the East Coast to come in for this. So, oh, we had Mark. I forgot about Mark. I'm sure Mark will be there. Stoke Squad meetup MVP for 2 years in a row. So he'll definitely have to make an appearance to defend his title. That puts us at 13 people. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty crazy. 13 and we haven't even like announced it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this again. Yeah. Liv and her boyfriend ditched us too. Hopefully this year my polls stay together. I don't have a bloody nose. Those are my Stoke Squad meetup goals. Keep it together. You have a goal for sub count this year, or just up? Yeah, I mean up would be nice, but if I had to put a number on it realistically, I think 60,000. I mean, breaking 50,000 would be an achievement just alone. I would like to think that's possible. I think 60,000 is realistic. I think if we're really pushing and, you know, I don't know, post a lot of videos, some of them get views. I think maybe you could be looking at 70,000, 75,000, but you know, just going off basic, going off the years before, I went from basically 1,500 to 5,000, so we tripled one ski season. Then I went 5,000 to 18,000, so we tripled again. And then last year we went like 18,000 to 40,000, so we about doubled. So just kind of going on that same sort of path. If you double or slightly under double where we're at now, even if you just 1.5 or just half it, you know, and say you grow by 20,000, it puts you up around 60. So I don't know, kind of hard to say. I don't really have a goal because I can't control it, you know. I can control making videos and stuff like that, but what you're snacking on? I'm snacking on some Skittles because I'm starving. And for some reason, every time I bike, I just crave sugar. So I'm eating little Skittles. But I need actual sustenance. Serious question, are you neurodivergent? To be honest, man, I have to look what that means because I don't even really know. I don't think I am. People whose brain differences affect how the brain works. Learning disabilities and other conditions. ADHD, autism. I don't believe I'm neurodivergent at all. I've never had like a learning disability. Differing in mental or neurological function from what is considered typical or normal. How do I know if I'm neurodivergent? Why you're so good at sports. More awareness. Autism. I don't think I'm neurodivergent. I don't really know. I don't think I'm very good at sports, to be honest. So I don't really know exactly. Down syndrome, dyslexia, social anxiety. I do have social anxiety. I have a crush on you, says Jake. Thank you, Jake. I have a crush on you. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad if I'm neurodivergent. You get a plaque at 100,000 subs, dude. I know. That's literally gonna be insane if I ever hit that and get that plaque. I mean, that's gonna be like just nuts. I'll be taking the plaque to the East Coast. My cat's watching with me. Nice. Lucas, what's been your worst injury? Give us a story. Dude, what has been my worst injury? Dude, I think my worst, oh, my phone's low battery. I think my worst injury has been like playing hockey. I have been very, very, very fortunate that I've stayed healthy with the stuff I do. So I'm knocking on the wood, but yeah, I mean, I broke my tibula or my fibula or something, a little light thing in hockey my junior year. Yeah, when it comes to skiing, I really haven't had like a really bad injury. One thing that comes to mind is at A Basin, when I was skiing there a lot back in grad school, I kind of I was trying to switch 540 off a cornice, and I came up short, and just with that left arm being the leading sort of spinning arm, I like landed on it, you know, and I never got like an MRI or anything, but it's been something that's always kind of hurt since then. It's been better recently, but for a while, I don't know if I slightly tore something in my shoulder, but yeah, I've never really had a super bad injury skiing. I mean, I fell down the toilet bowl at Grand Targhee and like bruised my hip really bad, but I skied POW the next day because we got like a foot of snow overnight. So it couldn't have been that bad. Almost positive I'll make it to the meetup this year from Oregon. Hood, Rob. So that puts us at 13 people now. Damn, dude. What if we just do a live stream meetup? We don't even announce it. 100,000 says Bon. I don't think we'll hit 100,000. That's just I just think I think we'd have to have something crazy happen. I think we'd have to have a you know, a video. I mean, if you look at our stuff, You know, I'm not saying 150,000 views isn't a lot, because it is, but we've never really had like a crazy video, right? We've never had anything in the 200,000. You know, I think in order to hit 100K, we'd have to have a few videos like really push a lot of views, but that would be insane if we hit 100,000. But that's a lot of growth. I'm gonna try a little different strategy this winter. You know, I'm gonna be posting a lot more YouTube Shorts, which just gets a ton of growth, so we'll see. Mike says 100K all the way. You got it for sure. What up, Mike? Haha. Eventually, man. I don't know about this year. Heavenly Houseplants, what's up? Ben Capel says go to Mount Bahima next season. I don't know where that is. Ron Wilson, member for 18 months. Dude, we've had some big ones. We've had some big memberships this stream. 18 months, 25 months, 17 months. It's been a great year and a half. You know I love the videos, and the stream is always a ball. Our fraternity, good peeps up in here. Cheers, all. Ron, thank you, dude. I speak for everyone in here when I say that we love having you being a part of this, dude. 18 months. Here's the 18 more, my friend. If I'm in town, can this grandma take a couple of runs with y'all? Kathy, you have to. 14 people in for the meetup now. Let's go. But of course, yes, do not, like I said, there's no age limit. I think if you're on the young side, you know, that's a little different story, just to make sure you have parental permission. But there is no cap on the other end. So we've had some older people, more experienced life people. So please. Where is Stoke Squad meeting this season? Park City and Solitude. We would be going to Timberline for closing weekend, August 12th, 13th. No, that's this weekend. I will not be out there. Benjamin Hess. We don't plan on ditching anyone, just need more organization. Yeah, Joe's gonna be the leader of the he's gonna be the leader of the 9990 group. People who actually want to ski. That's the Joe group. People who want to just chill, meet up, eat a pulled pork sandwich at the Tombstone Grill. That's gonna be my group. Regina's in the house. Hello, Regina. Shin says I was his first crush. Damn, dude. I'll be there even if I miss the sign up. For sure, man. The sign up is really just to help me. I mean, the sign up is definitely nice, but if you guys miss the sign up, you know, it's not like you're not gonna be able to come. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bunch of people meeting up in a parking lot going skiing, so. Hope to see you early season Keystone and A Bay. I'll be there, man. Neil S, I will be there. What is a good intermediate ski for blacks? The Nordica Enforcer, Solomon QST. Those are all great skis. Again, it kind of depends where you're at, what blacks you're doing, but you'll hit 100K by the end of the season. I don't know, man. Would be rad. I mean, I think I got to believe in it, manifest it a bit, but that's a stretch. I mean, if I could hit 75K, I would be stoked. I'll be stoked either way because we're just going to be out there chilling, skiing, making videos, but a part of me, I fear, now this is like my 4th season doing this. It's like I fear, like, dude, what if no one watches the videos, man? What if my time is come and gone, you know? It's like, can I sustain the same growth I got last year? Or was that just because more people saw it? You know, and the novelty isn't there as much? I don't know. You know? That's just kind of what goes through my head. What do we got? When you skiing and filming with the max mounted on your helmet, do you film 360 or just with the front facing camera? JJ, I film 360 for sure. Unfortunately, even if you just use one camera in like hero mode, it's not really wide enough to get the POV that you guys are used to seeing in my videos. So I'm always filming in 360 with the max. I don't think I ever shoot in non-360, even if I shoot a time lapse or anything like that. So I'm always running 360 mode on the max. And honestly, because I can kind of do whatever with it, you know. I can always take the 360 mode and put it into like a normal hero shot afterwards, but I can't take a hero shot and go into 360. So I've talked about this before, but the reason why I use the max is because I can't afford to miss a shot with a normal GoPro. And a lot of times on a normal GoPro, if the angle's not just right, it doesn't work out. So being a solo operator all the time, a lot of times doing a shoot that I might only have one chance of doing, I use the max in 360 mode. Dang, Lucas, you're a lucky dog. I broke my collarbone 3 times snowboarding and once mountain biking. Holy. Yeah, I've been extremely lucky. It's a lot of times very common. Yo, Luke, if you ever want some East Coast shredding, Snowshoe Mountain is the place for mountain biking. Dude, I've heard Snowshoe is kind of the place for anything shredding out east, man. Thanks for the rec, Ryan. Instagram, what up, Justin? Van tour at the meetup. Yeah, we usually do a van tour. The Luna will be there, so people who are interested could definitely check out the van. Bump some tunes, maybe. Yeah, Luna will be at the meetup. She'll be there, but it's at 15 people. Did you check out that Racing Sim Humble Bundle in the gaming channel? I have not. I gotta check that out. I haven't been on Discord today. I will check it out. I haven't been on a sim. I haven't sim raced in a very long time. Probably since like April. King Solrak, what's up, man? How's it going? It's going well. The toilet bowl. Was that the one where one of your bindings? Yeah. That was the one where I was about to drop into this, I don't know, toilet bowl at Grand Target. It was like a whiteout. And my toe piece just said like peace out, and then I fell down the cliff and my ski was stuck at the top, and I had to have the ski patroller come and save me. Yeah, that was probably the most gnarly sort of ski incident I've been in. I didn't really get hurt, but it was just kind of a scary thing. I don't know why my ski was just like, yeah, I'm done, peace. Your channel is a hidden gem. One video go viral and you're golden. I appreciate that, man. I'm more in the kind of one foot in front of the other, kicking the pebble down the road a little bit at a time strategy. But yeah, a viral video would be cool at some point, but it doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But I appreciate that, man. Virality also works the other way too, you know. You gotta be ready for the other stuff that comes with it. A lot of people see me first, you know. They don't know what we do here. They don't know what I'm about, right? And it's very easy to go the other way. Yeah. So it's cool though. We know what our intentions are and all that sort of stuff. But it's not for everyone. When you post the shorts, make sure to put a link to the original comments. Yes, I've been doing that. In the pinned comment of every short is a link to the original video, the full episode. You know. Shorts have been fun. It's been a cool way. It is in a way sort of saved the channel this summer. I kind of made a promise to post a short. I want to say every day, but I probably post a short like 6 times a week, to be honest. There's always a day that I just don't get a short out, but it is, you know, it's been really helping the growth of the channel. It doesn't help from a revenue perspective, but at least just sort of continue keeping the channel going up in these off months rather than going down. It's been nice. Ray J. You get a Stoke button, my friend, with the $10. Peace, love, and blessings to the squad. Ray, we appreciate you, man. It's like every stream you drop in here and just drop a 10 bomb and are like, all right, man, peace. Much love, and you're out. Dude, Ray, I appreciate it, though, man. Thank you for the 10, dude. You got the snowboarder badge. Means you've been part of the Stoke squad for a while now, dude. I appreciate you. Now they're getting into mountain biking. Would you ever come out east and do the Pisca trails? Kitsuma is legendary. To be honest, man, I don't know what any of that means. I heard mountain biking in the east is very good, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've so much to learn. I could spend my whole career just mountain biking in Utah right now, between Moab and, you know, desert, everything else. So when are you going back to Powder Mountain to bike? Will you also be going back in the winter? I will likely go to Powder Mountain again because, yeah, the whole video was a fail because I deleted the footage. I would like to give Powder Mountain a try on one of their demo bikes. So I will probably go. It won't be next week because I'm going to be out of town, but maybe the following week. And I will definitely be back in the winter. Albeit I don't have a pass there. But yeah, I like Powder Mountain. I know some people are mixed about it, but I think it's a pretty cool resort. 9990 is so good, man. Only been a PC once, but that's my favorite live. 9990 is rad. I will say, if you like 9990, I feel like you'd love Jupiter. I might be alone on this, but I think Jupiter's a little bit more fun than 9990. 9990, I would say it's a little bit more consistent. Like it opens oftentimes before Jupiter. It's a little bit easier to get to. You know. But my only gripe with it is I feel like a lot of the really fun runs, like Charlie Brown, Red Pine Chutes, it requires you to go back down to Tombstone. So from a lapability standpoint, you kind of lack that, but that would be a fun video to make of 9990 versus Jupiter. They're both great. Desert biking is also legendary. You're blessed. I know, dude. I'm stoked. I don't know what to expect, but I'm scared to bike alone. That's the thing. With skiing, I don't mind skiing alone because I'm just used to it. But biking, I'm just not there. We need more clips of you hitting the park in your videos. Dude, I do not ski park, man. That would be a bad video. If I'm in the park, dude, I'm lost. All right. Oh, jeez. I think my phone's gonna die, so it's a fun stream. You gonna ski Mammoth with Abe a lot more next season? Dude, if it was up to me, man, I would ski Mammoth every day with Abe. I would ski the East Coast with Abe. All right, but yeah, I hope there's more Abe stuff. I don't know, you know. He's obviously a very busy dude, has a lot of commitments and stuff like that. So, yeah, if the invite comes, I will drop a lot of what I do to go ski with Abe, just because it's such an incredible experience, and I feel like the videos have usually all ended up turning out really nice when I'm with Abe. So, hope to know more after I talk to the orthopedic doc. Find out what's the next step. Knee replacement? No, dude. August 22nd. Well, I've heard people who have knee replacements and hip replacements and stuff, usually they end up a lot better on the flip side. I'm sorry to hear that, Bon. Hopefully you can get everything straightened out and then you can be back to ski and pow. Don't come to Pennsylvania, season ended in March. All right. I won't come there, dude. You don't gotta ask me twice. Yours is the best skiing content on YouTube. The narrative makes it. Very few of the master GoPro and the excellent editing that you do on the Grace come and see you east, just a matter of time. This is Ron. Oh man, I appreciate that, Ron. I don't know if I would. I can't take the you know, the proclamation of being the best skiing content on YouTube. I can't. But I'm glad that there's some substance behind it. That's what I try to do. It's definitely not the best skiing out there, but it's my skiing, and I think that's what makes it fun. So yeah, the day that 100K comes would be pretty wild, but until then, I'm just gonna enjoy what I have, dude, because I think what I have is what I deserve, you know. Skied quite a bit with the Hero this past season and thinking about either Max or new Hero. All right, here's the thing. The Max realistically, the way it is now, it takes knowledge of editing to really extract the most out of it. And if you don't use Premiere with the GoPro FX Reframe plugin, it's very hard to really use the Max. And so I think that's the unfortunate part of the Max, is you have to have some knowledge and you have to be using Premiere. The new Hero, like the Hero 11, has a new mode called Hyperview, which is GoPro's most wide perspective. That's what I've been using for mountain biking. That might work for skiing. I don't really know. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed a new Max comes out this year for ski season, which could be completely different. So it's a little bit too early to tell what the best move is going to be. Is it a Hero in Hyperview? You know, because the Hero 11 is insane. Or is it a new Max that is a little bit easier to use? So I don't know. All I know is the Max has worked for me really well, and it's just like I don't need to worry about my head cam. And I think it's a beast of a camera. The fact that thing came out like 6 years ago now, 5 years ago, is pretty insane. It's too ahead of its time when it came out. Twilight Fire Swamp. The root drops are calling. Dude, I don't think I'm ready for that stuff yet, man. I still gotta start with a like an Aspen Slalom. I gotta do those other black diamonds, dude. I don't think I'm ready to jump into a double black for biking, dude. I love Powder Mountain, plus I ski free there. Skiing free is the best type of skiing. Flipped over from IG to YouTube. Let's go, Brandon. I appreciate that, man. I try to keep it on the IG. It's a lot more mellow. But yeah, YouTube's better. You can kind of see what's going on. The community's over here on YouTube. What resort do you like better, Snow Basin or Pall Mall? Also, I've never been to Nordic Valley. I think I like Powder Mountain better. Those are another two good resorts to go head to head. I think I like Pall Mall a little bit better. It's hard to beat Paradise Chair. I don't blame you, dude. Biking alone has an edge to it. It just feels so risky to really send it. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. I mean, the lift service stuff I don't mind because you're not in the middle of nowhere, but you know, the thing with biking is like you can go bike like trails that aren't, you know, are a lot more remote. Like unless you go backcountry skiing, which I just don't do. I don't find myself in those as remote situations. So I don't know. It comes down to experience and stuff like that, but that's why I've been liking the bike park stuff, and I just like the gravity. I mean, every time I climb, I'm like, damn, why the hell am I climbing? Get Papa Joe to bike with you. I would love it. I think we might do some next week when we get back from Road America. It'd be cool to see him on a mountain bike. But I don't know. Joe's a very intense road biker. That dude will road bike every single day. He's a beast on a road bike. So, ever mess around with the GoPro Quick app? A little bit. Sometimes I'll take photos off my GoPro and stuff like that, but I don't really do any editing in GoPro Quick app. Although you can. I'm just more of a... I like the Premiere all that sort of stuff. Do you like to fish? I've never really fished. I'm not really a fisherman. Sup, Lucas? I'm up hammocking in Alta, dude. Let's go, man. That might be the sickest spot to watch the stream, dude. Hammocking in Alta. You might be the winner, Kasoy. That's gotta be so nice. You don't road bike. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I've road biked more than I've mountain biked, and there was times in my life where I road biked a lot more. You know, summers where I was really into road biking. There's a lot of crossover with car racing. You know, and I have a road bike. The more I mountain bike, the more I'm like, man, it'd actually be cool to get a proper road bike as well. And yeah, I don't know. It's almost, mountain biking has made me want to get back into road biking. I think I'm better at road biking because I'm stronger from an endurance standpoint. But I haven't road biked in a while. And I don't know how to make a video on road biking. That would seem like a very hard thing to do. What are your thoughts on the Insta360 camera from Carter Johnson? I just bought one recently and would like some tips. I use it for mountain biking, snowboarding, and on my Sea-Doo. To be honest, man, I think from a 360 market, the Insta360 camera sort of has it right now. I think I've never ever used one. I've never held one. I've never turned one on. So I don't know at all how they operate. But it seems to me the Insta360 is a little bit more user-friendly. And in my opinion, whatever camera sort of gets you out there filming, sharing your adventures, I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. I'm just always partial to GoPro because I've used them for so long, and I believe they've always been the innovator in the space of action sports. And I'm my own consumer behavior. I'm a very loyal customer. Once I find a brand that I like, I typically don't stray from it. That's why I've used Armada skis for 5 years. I've used GoPros. You know, once I find something I like, I have no interest in trying something new. It's kind of weird. And especially now getting more hooked up with GoPro and working with Abe, I'm just in the GoPro train. But nowadays they're all great. If it works for you, then it works. But I can't really give you specific tips on that camera. Just because I've never used it. So DC, what's up, man? What up, DC? Joining late, says Jeff. Mother-in-law's birthday dinner. Oh, dude. Jeff, well, I appreciate you being here, man. But don't, if you got birthday dinner to do, man, go take care of your duties. But it's great to see you, Jeff. How long have you been skiing? 26 years? I mean, I don't know, since I was about 5 years old. I don't really remember not skiing. Have you ever been into water sports? Pineview Reservoir is incredible. Pineview is incredible. When I went to Powder Mountain the other week, it was popping. I grew up on a lake, actually, back in upstate New York. My dad was a huge slalom water skier. So I've water skied, I've wakeboarded, I've wake surfed. It's never really been my main sort of thrill. I would like to try it again. Obviously out here in Utah, it's a little bit harder to get water access. Yeah, I think they're fun. I would like to try, of all those, I'd like to try wakeboarding again. It just seems a little faster and bigger. Wake surfing, I don't know, kind of felt a little slow to me. But yeah, I was involved. I used to drive the boat a lot for my dad to water ski. So I was involved with water sports, just never really into them too much. All those drops are small now after Trailside. Are you serious, man? Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I was over the moon when I hit that first one. And then even after that, I'm sure you've been there, Jay, but like that whole advanced trails, like there's another pretty big drop in there, like, and I did it 3 times. And I was like so stoked. I couldn't believe it. The scariest part, dude, was I started at the green. I did the green, I did the blue jump trail, then I did the blue and black one. And then, like, as I was waiting, this chick went to go do that drop, and she kept being hesitant about it, and whatever. Her friends would do it, and she went off that thing, dude, and just went straight down right to her face. No full face helmet on, no arm pads. It was like the worst case scenario, and I'm like, that's gonna be me trying to go off this drop. So I was like, I can't do this, man. Like, this sucks. I'm filming myself like on a blue. So then I went over to like the jump trail, the little jump track, and there was like a drop that was like, you couldn't roll it, you know, you had to kind of jump off it. So I did that like 20 times. I just would drop it, bike back up, drop it, and I just like got this muscle memory down. I'm like, screw it, I'm going up to that freaking drop. So I biked up there and I just rode off the drop, and I was like, it felt the same way as a smaller drop. And I was like, all right, sick. So then I did 3 laps on that, and I was like, I'm gonna call it while I'm still good. But yeah, dude, that was a rad little park. I was so stoked, man. I'm over the moon I did that shit. You got to make it over to Mount Ashland, dude. I wanted to make it there last year. That's why I got the freaking Indy Pass. My whole Pacific Northwest trip kind of got abbreviated, unfortunately. But it looks rad. What if we got Abe at the meetup? Dude, if Abe came to the meetup, that would be insane, dude. That would be nuts. I don't really think that's his thing, but that would be rad. So the Aspen Slalom to freestyle has a detour to lower section of twist. It's a fun route. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely want to focus more into tech, because I think that's kind of how you really get comfortable on the bike. I like the jumps. The jumps are a lot of fun, but I feel like I'm definitely more uncomfortable with the tech stuff. And are you planning on going to Whistler for mountain bike? I will likely not make it there this winter. No, I don't. To be honest, I don't really know if it's really worth it. You know, I still have to figure out how to ride a bike in general before I make the trek up there. It'd be cool next year. I mean, next summer, my plan is to do, you know, more of like a mountain bike tour and travel around a bit more and bike and all that stuff. Go up to Whistler and Oregon and all that. But I probably won't make it up there this year. Between Kirkwood, North Star, and Heavenly, what do you suggest? Kirkwood 100%. I mean, from a terrain perspective, Kirkwood is going to be your best bet. Heavenly, you know, I think would be number 2, and then North Star I think would be number 3. But if you're into like park skiing, I think North Star might be the best park out of those 3. So it kind of just depends what you're looking for, Nolan. You must be ready for wearing a sweatshirt, dude. Bon, I'm no joke, man. I mean, it you know, we're getting to that point where it's a little chilly at night and in the morning. I mean, I think it was like 45 degrees this morning. And the bigger thing was I did like a cold plunge or whatnot. So I sat in, you know, 40-degree water for 3 minutes kind of just before this. So I was pretty cold. So I put on the Armada hoodie. I'm ready for ski season though, man. Like, shit, dude, it could dump tomorrow and I'm out there on sticks. So I'm ready to go, but yeah, see, Kasoi knows. 60 in Utah. Comfy in sweater weather. That's right. Back, but now I gotta leave. Keep slaying the trails, Lucas. DC. I appreciate you, man. Ron Wilson. With the $20 bike fun and games. As always, 100K snowshoe. W is kind of centrally located for the east when you come out to our neck of the woods, but I've never been to Vermont. Ron, thank you for the $20, man. I really appreciate that. Going into the bike fund. Fun and games, yeah. Just all of the above, man. I'm low-key excited for an East Coast tour because I think there's going to be so much to do. So much to see, man, and it's like that's going to be a pretty insane time of the channel. But thank you for the 20, man. I've only been to Vermont when I was really young. Yeah, dude, I felt so bad for this chick, man. The biggest thing that I've kind of learned, Jay, is like the speed. Like if you go too slow off a drop like that, just the physics of the, you know, the weight distribution of the bike, that tire is going to drop so quick. You know, when you go faster, obviously, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but when you go faster, there's just less time for that front tire to drop before the rear tire's off the you know, getting impacted by gravity too. So a lot of those drops and stuff, it's like, if you can, the faster you go, for the most part, I think just helps. You know, you don't want to go too slow where you're trying to drop one at a time, because that was her problem. She just kind of rolled up there and then kind of rolled off the top, and the front tire just went right down, and out the front she went. So it was just traumatic, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to do this. And this chick she looked like she knew what she was doing. I mean, she had all the kit going on. She had a sick bike, you know, and I was like, dude, if she can't do it, there's no way I can do it. Evan Douglas, love all those mountain bike vids. You got me into it a bit. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad, man. That's kind of what it's all about. Trying something new, being out in the mountains. I mean, they're not the most exciting, but I think it's going to be cool to look back at them in 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And, you know, I've been loving the mountain biking because of the progression. And I hope people can draw parallels between that and skiing. Because I think a lot of people look at the ski videos and they're like, okay, double black diamond, expert only. But the fact that I'm starting on the greens, you know, and all that, like, is, I hope it just is inspirational to other people in whatever discipline they're doing. And the fact that, like, you don't have to be an expert to share what you love doing, you know. I'm literally, filming this shit and putting it on the internet for all people to see, so. Why do videos sometimes upload in really low resolution into YouTube, even when you upload it at 1080p plus? I mean, a lot of that's a little deeper. It kind of depends on what your export settings are, kind of what your bitrate. You can upload it at 1080p, but if your bitrate is 3 megabytes per second compared to 1080p at 20 megabytes per second, you're still at the same resolution, which is simply just the size, but you didn't give the video enough data information. So it kind of depends on your export settings. And you know, when you go through YouTube, it's going to compress the video, right? So it can sit on their library better. I find 4K videos, even if you don't shoot in 4K, just get less compressed. I mean, I've been shooting everything in 4K and uploading in 4K. But yeah, I mean, the whole quality thing at YouTube, it kind of sucks, but a lot of it is in your export settings. I don't know how you're exporting stuff, but just because you hit 1080p not all 1080p is the same, if that makes sense. Bro, you can do anything there, I swear. You're so great at learning new stuff. Thanks, Evan. I can't do anything, but I do like learning. I do think I'm good at learning, which I think is a good skill to have. Something that I just learned. Kirkwood Heavenly, the North Star. Agreed. YouTube's end. Mountain bike in the East Killington is fun, dude. I've heard, you know, mountain biking in the East. That's the thing. Like, the terrain in the East for the most part is good, right? It's just the thing that makes the West a lot, you know, more superior, in my opinion. Again, I'm not trying to make an East versus West debate here, but it's just our snowfall consistency, you know, and the quality of snow. But when snow's not a factor and you're looking at dirt compared to dirt on just terrain, yeah, the East is pretty sick, you know. North Star is the most beginner friendly. Yeah, that's what I heard. Pretty chill. LC, is your plunge an ice bath? Where do you do it? Yes, it is an ice bath. So there's a natural stream in that goes in between this house, which is my dad's house, and the neighbor's house, which is right there. There's a stream that goes through our house. That's from the snow melt, from, you know, just natural water. So we dug out a nice little pool of it, and we go sit in the stream. So it's not a man-made pool. You know, it's not like I'm putting ice in a tub and stuff. I'm just going and sitting in. I think we measured it today. It was around 39 degrees, 40 degrees. So it is straight up, you know, snow melt water. So it is ice cold. very uncomfortable for the first like 30 seconds, and you pretty much become numb to it, and it's really just a mental game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like in a stream. It'd be like doing a cold plunge on an alpine lake, you know. 90 today, says Bon. Ooh, see, I can't even do 90. Whaletail says ski the east. Let's go, Connor. Ski the east. Love to mountain bike vids. They're fun, man. They're fun, and they're obviously the closest thing that I can kind of make to a ski video, and I don't know, it's fun. I mean, yeah, the whole downhill biking is extremely exhilarating. But also, if you are talking about the video that just uploaded, it takes time to be available at the full resolution. Somebody's watching. Dude, I noticed that. That's my biggest gripe with the premieres, is they're uploaded. Like, and to give you an example, Cody, I uploaded that video this morning at like 8:30. You know, and so it had all day to, quote, process, which it did. But for some reason, the premieres, they don't go in 4K. So even though the video is uploaded in 4K, the premiere is at 1080p, and it just looks like shit. The premiere really does look like crap, and it sucks. And so I appreciate everyone coming to the premiere, but it's kind of like, if you want to see like the video in its glory, watch it afterwards in 4K on like a proper monitor. That's how it should be viewed. For some reason, the premieres, they just sit at 1080. And like that GoPro, like the GoPro footage, I'm shooting at 5.3K, you know? I mean, that stuff is like really high resolution to then get compressed onto a 1080p resolution. It's just not meant to do that. So I don't know why the premieres, they can't go in 4K. It makes no sense. Get prepared for the winter ski season. Step 1, join the Discord. Yes, guys. If you use Discord, you know, check out the Discord. It's pretty chill, especially this time of year, but even in the winter, man, it's not like, yeah, it's good information. It's good substance. What you gonna do for dinner, dude? I don't know, man. That's a good freaking question. Problem with the live streams is like, when I get off, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. By the time I put stuff away, it's like kind of tough to go to the store and cook. I made chicken and pasta last night with Tara. I kind of just want to get something quick, but Mark, love to see it. $20 for Mark. Looking forward to the 3rd Stoke Squad meetup in March. Dude, I was just talking about you. I said, because we basically talked, we had about 14 people already committed. Mark's in there because he's a 2-time Stoke Squad MVP. So he's going to be coming back for that 3-peat to defend his title. About to book the flight. 100K is coming up. Going to have to link up in West VA or Vermont. Let's go. Dude, you're so right, dude. Dude, Mark, Justin, Matt, Devin, Jay. I mean, there's only a handful of people who are going to be 3 for 3 for a meetup, dude. 100% attendance. But Mark's probably the most inspirational of the bunch, because he's a straight East Coaster that comes out west, and he crushed his first double black. You know, so really cool to be a part of that. Someone has probably asked this, but do you plan on getting your own enduro bike? Loving the videos from Hector. Yes. I am planning on getting my own enduro bike. I don't know exactly when or what, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get my own bike. I'm definitely going to build my own bike rack for Luna. So yeah, that's the next step, getting my own proper enduro bike that's beefy, lots of travel, all that sort of stuff. Are you familiar with either of the new ski resorts being built? One in Heber. The one in Heber is called Mayflower. It's basically on the backside of Deer Valley. But the one near Morgan, I didn't hear about that one. But yeah, there's gonna be another one off Deer Valley. I don't know if it's gonna be a part of Deer Valley, if it's gonna be its own resort. But yeah, I haven't heard about the one in Morgan. That's kind of crazy. 2 more ski resorts, sweet. That's a cool ice battle on that. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's pretty quaint. It's like a little waterfall. I mean, you get pretty dirty. There's like dirt and slugs and stuff like that and whatever else, but it's cool. I'm so sore from my workout yesterday, and then I thought, you know, riding the bike would be nice to get everything moving and climbing up the hill. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow, but dude, I could barely freaking walk, and so I'm like, I need to just ice my body. So I'm gonna take a hot shower after this. Mayflower and Heber still in talks about Deer Valley. We'll take over operations now. The one in Wasatch Pete's. Another Yellowstone club. Okay. I didn't know that. I sometimes watch the premiere to support and chat, but then rewatch it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do too. Kind of sucks. I have some leftover Alfredo, but there's dairy in there. Yeah, I'm not a huge dairy guy. Not that I won't eat it, but take the e-bike for something. Now the question is, what should I go take? Or should I just go to the? Should I go to the store and get something? Come back and cook. Dakota, 420. Garage Gang pick has landed in your inbox. Received. Garage Gang photo will be coming up here in about 3 minutes time. That is how you know the stream is on its last leg. All right. Forecast for Elkhart next week is in the low 80s. Ooh, low 80s is nice. Any rain? IMSA was crazy. IMSA was crazy, dude. I'm excited, man. I like Road America. I want to drive the track with it freshly resurfaced. Any mountain bike YouTubers that you watch from Moto 911? I have watched a bunch of videos of how to do a drop. Not any, what is this, like Global Mountain Bike Network or something, kind of like a group of dudes who just thought it was like, they sound like they're from the UK or something. So I watched them to kind of figure out how to bike. I watched that whole Pink Bike series with Ben Cathro of like how to bike when I was first starting. So yeah, I mean, I more or less just kind of watched the basic stuff of like, how the heck do you do this? But skills with Phil, I've watched him. That dude is a beast on a bike. I can't even comprehend how he goes so fast. This stuff is cool. I'll look for you. I have a hard card pass so I can get in most places at Road America. Okay, sick. Yeah, I mean, we'll likely be in the back. But yeah, all black rig, red awning. I'll be walking around or whatnot. I'll probably look pretty pissed off, but still come talk to me anyways. I just get frustrated with racing. What are some workouts you do that you think help keep you really healthy throughout the winter season? I was gonna do a week of workouts video where I kind of just go over, because my workouts, they don't change all week. You know, I'm pretty religious with what I do, just because I like going to the gym. So I was gonna put out a video, you know, just kind of what I do on a weekly basis. But I honestly follow like a bodybuilding type of split. Like I honestly, I rarely do cardio. Like I never go to the gym and like run on the treadmill or ride the bike. Monday's usually my leg day. I like to start the week off with kind of the most grueling, intense thing, kind of get the week going the right way. Tuesday's a chest day. Wednesday is a back day. Thursday is shoulders, and Friday is arms. That's kind of a very generic split. And then every day I'm doing abs and calves. My workouts are very high pace. I'm always supersetting or giant setting something, keeping the heart rate up. 12, 10, 8, 6 reps. So kind of building endurance along with strength in the muscle. I'm not trying to, bench 315. Just something that kind of keeps me moving around. I'm a very natural sort of lifter. I don't even drink protein. I don't use pre-workout. I don't use a weight belt. I don't use grips. I mean, all that stuff's fine. It's just for me, I like the feeling of working out more than anything. That's why I do it. I don't ever really show my workout because that's kind of the one thing in my life that I haven't quote unquote exploited for YouTube. And so working out, it's such a sacred non-negotiable item in my life that I do just about every morning. So with that being said, I want to make more of a proper, this is what I'm doing in a week, just to, for people who are interested. But I don't ever train specifically for skiing. Like, it's not like I'm doing ski specific exercises. So yeah, my butt is so sore, dude. I've been doing this giant set. So after I squat, I usually do a rear squat, front squat, superset, which is already pretty killer. And then after that, I've been doing Bulgarian split squats with dumbbell RDLs and straight bar lunges. And it just, like, those three, like, back to back for 4 sets, dude, I can barely freaking walk after that. So I'm pretty nuts. My butt, dude, is just, it's brutal. Eric with the 8 months. Team Ramrod for the win. Stroke Squad. 8 months, Eric. We've had some big memberships this stream, dude. Eric, thank you, man. We appreciate you. Eric's name's up on the board, dude. It's not going anywhere. Jackson Hole to be sold to the bankers. Corbat, the former chief executive, Citigroup. Dude, well, it'd be interesting to see what happens to Jackson. I mean, I think it'll be for the better. I don't really expect many changes, but yeah, I got to get up to Jackson this winter. I didn't get there last year. You should travel to different bike parks. Yeah, that's the plan for next year when I get my own bike and get a way to mount it. I could travel now and just rent and stuff, which is an option, but I have so much to learn still that sometimes when I go to a new bike park like Sundance or Powder Mountain, I'm so overwhelmed with the trail that it's like, yeah, I kind of forget about how to ride. No rain in the forecast. Okay. Burn Peak, Seth Bike Hats. Jack's Adventure, what's up? Seth did a collab with Eric Porter several years ago at DV in the UOP. Ooh. Would love to see the workouts. Couldn't get a peep at them calves. The term is natty. You can still be natty and, take supplements, right? And I used to do that more like in college. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. I've honestly just worked out so I can listen to screamo music and, get a little adrenaline rush in the morning. That's about it. Stay the line. Outside the line can get slippery. Had a few crashes in the kink. Yeah, I saw a lot in the kink. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, the plan is to definitely keep it within the lines, man. The kink can be a tricky one, especially once you start to get it wrong, dude. At that speed, it's very hard to save it, so. Garage Gang pick. Okay, guys, at this point, the stream is no longer rated PG or G, so if you are about 13 years of age or younger, you should probably not be here anymore. These are the final 5 minutes of the stream. And this is where we pay homage to the Garage Gang, who have single-handedly kind of transformed the channel here. So this is an action shot. We don't get that very often. I have not looked at this yet. So yeah, this is your time. If you are underage, leave. I'm not responsible. Let's go. We have Zach and Celeste back. That is what I'm talking about. It's been a long time. They hit a Stoke button just for their reappearance. This is an incredible photo. We're missing Pharaoh, but there's a lot going on here, so we're gonna dive in here. We're gonna dive in here a little bit. Table has you know what the best part about this, dude, is that they had to set the phone up somewhere, right, and do a self timer. So I had to set it up, run into frame. Right, I love that. I love that, dude. Obviously, we got some paraphernalia, some toys on the table, as we want to say. We got our man Pablo over here. I'm sure he's wearing Crocs. You just can't see it. Looks like he found a twig from outside. He's cleaning up the twig. Make it look nice. Dakota's an action shot. Dude, we don't get action shots that often. If only Noah was in here. Noah's the one who wants the action shots. Absolutely beautiful. Soda's $2. Water's $1. All day, $5. These are those types of photos, man. The longer you look at them, the more shit you find. What is the best ski resort count-wise for an intermediate advanced skier? Solitude. Rig rundown. Camo Crocs on. See, dude, I knew it. There's me front and center with my little pillow. Dakota has a tat of his dog on his arm. You're right, dude. Got the garage dog on his arm, man. Some more paraphernalia and substances underneath the TV. And then Zach and Celeste. What a pleasant freaking surprise. I was not expecting that, dude. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. That's what it's all about. What a freaking photo, man. Seriously, just wait. The first drop is gonna be a Garage Gang 2024 calendar. All right. Unreal. Prime Place plushie. Why that on your face on the TV? King Solrak, you must be new here, man. Must be your first stream. Yeah, for some reason it just happens to always be placed right there, man. Looking good, gang. Jeez. Well, guys, thank you for another incredible stream, man. I mean, seriously. Every week it's better and better. And I'm very grateful for you guys taking the time to hang out on Wednesdays like this. So I love doing this. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. You learn something. You just have a fun time, whatever it is. Because I couldn't do this without you guys. So I just put out a video just before this. So if you have some time, you want to check that out. But if not, I'll see you in the video on Friday. And kind of rinse and repeat for next week, man. So I appreciate all you guys. Jay, Jeff, Regina, Dakota, MR2 Fire, Pablo. I mean, the list goes on and on here. Justin, Matt, Cody, Ron, Chin, You know, I don't mean to leave anyone out, but I really appreciate you guys. So join the Discord. Message me on Instagram. Say what up. Whatever it is, dude. So